the power of letting others speak. Silence. It's the space between words, the pause before wisdom, the moment where understanding is born. Have you ever considered how much richer our conversations could be if we allowed others to share their thoughts? Yet, too often, we fill that silence with our own voices, drowning out perspectives, crushing ideas before they even have a chance to breathe. Throughout history, men have shaped the world with their words. But history teaches us that the greatest among them knew when to stop talking and start listening. Abraham Lincoln, a man often celebrated for his profound speeches, once said, "Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak and to remove all doubt." This quote serves as a reminder that wisdom isn't measured by the quantity of words spoken, but rather by the discernment of when to voice them. It's not just about having the right to speak, it's about understanding that sometimes silence holds more power than our own voice. Consider Winston Churchill, a leader whose words rallied nations during times of crisis. He understood a fundamental truth about leadership when he remarked, "Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. Courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen." This duality forms the backbone of effective leadership. Real strength doesn't stem from commanding attention, but from being able to give it. A study published in the Harvard Business Review indicated that leaders who listen actively foster innovative solutions and heightened employee engagement, illustrating that listening isn't just a passive act, it is a strategy that drives results. We currently reside in an era where communication is more accessible than ever, yet simultaneously overcrowded with noise. Each of us fights fiercely to make our voices heard, while many sit idly, waiting for their moment to contribute. We interrupt, we assume, and we prepare rebuttals instead of absorbing what's being said, creating a cycle where meaningful dialogue is sacrificed for the creature comforts of immediate expression. According to a research study by University of Massachusetts, 70% of people admit they don't listen to others during conversations. This statistic underscores the challenge we face. In a world clamoring for attention, how do we cultivate the art of listening? Lessons from historical figures. Let's look back at Theodore Roosevelt. A man of action and charisma, he once noted, "No one cares how much you know until they know how much you care." This sentiment encapsulates the essence of communication. Showing interest genuinely fosters connection. Leaders like Roosevelt transform dialogues by prioritizing empathy in conversation. Studies in emotional intelligence suggest that leaders who exhibit empathetic listening can increase team productivity by as much as 30%. When leadership pivots towards listening, it cultivates an environment where every voice is valued, setting the stage for greater collective achievement. The choice in communication. In every conversation, in every debate, and in every moment of conflict, there is an inherent choice. Do you speak to overpower, or do you listen to understand? This choice is particularly crucial in resolution settings, where active listening can de-escalate tensions and foster collaborative solutions. Real men, real leaders, individuals invested in personal growth, understand that the strongest voice is sometimes the one that says nothing at all, because it's giving someone else a chance to be heard. Call to action. So today I challenge you. The next time you feel the urge to interrupt, hold back. The next time you assume you know, ask instead for clarification. The next time you want to speak, listen first. Remember, the measure of a man isn't in how much he speaks, but in how well he hears. By practicing these listening skills, we not only enhance our communication prowess, but also deepen our understanding of the diverse perspectives that enrich our lives. In closing, let us recap the main points. Real strength lies in the capacity to listen, empathy enhances leadership ability, and our willingness to engage in silence allows for profound connections to blossom. When we embrace the power of listening, we transform our dialogues and, ultimately, ourselves. If you found these insights valuable and want to dive deeper into personal growth and communication techniques, subscribe to my channel. Together, we can explore the transformative impact of understanding, the power of letting